What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I seen this story tonight, man, and it hurt my heart. And it really pissed me off because there's a lot of ungrateful kids out here and bratty kids that turn into men and feel as though their problems in their life is a result of what you did to them, even though you give them the best you can at the time you're with them. Let me introduce you to somebody that's no longer here, and may God rest his soul, man. This dude right here is Gene Bass. This guy is a decorated non-commissioned officer, a master sergeant, or he was in the U.S. Army. Shout out. This guy right here was killed by his bubblehead son, Xavier Bass. 27-year-old piece of shit. And I'm going to tell you why. And when you see this video, you'll know. Story goes as this. And let me get back up here because this pisses me off. God, I'm upset. Said Fort Worth, then this happened in Fort Worth, Texas. Shout out Fort Worth, Texas. In front of the home of said father, 54-year-old Gene Bass. Says Fort Worth police say 54-year-old Gene Bass was outside his home Friday afternoon when a family member fatally shot him in a drive-by before later being arrested in Georgia. His son did it. Check out this video and I'm going to come back and tell fire to the motherfucking mic. Look.
A man was shot and killed shortly after telling his grown son to stop playing with the gun he was holding. Fort Worth police say when the gun fired, it was no accident, and that son is now charged with murder. Fox 4's Stephen Dial joins us with more. Stephen.
Court documents that we got a hold of today said that the gunman, Xavier Bass, the man's son, planned to drive to North Texas and then, according to the court documents, check himself into a mental hospital. The exact cause and motive for this is unclear. 27-year-old Xavier Bass is still in a Georgia jail after being accused of killing his father, Gene Bass, in front of his Fort Worth home. Gene Bass was shot multiple times and died at the scene. Flowers and American flags are now in the yard. Bass was an Army Master Sergeant and JROTC instructor at North Crowley High School. He appeared in a video the district posted on YouTube in 2023.
It's just an amazing feeling to be able to see a cadet, a student, come into the room not knowing what they want to do, and then by the end of their senior year, they know exactly what they do.
The shooting happened Friday, June 28th. Court documents say a witness saw Xavier Bass pull up in a black Mustang and get out of the car, tossing a handgun in the air. Court documents say the witness heard Gene Bass say, quote, "Boy, stop playing with that gun before you shoot someone." Moments later, Gene Bass was shot multiple times and Xavier Bass drove away. Court documents say home surveillance video captured the moments leading up to and after the deadly shooting. Xavier Bass was arrested a day later in Georgia. Court documents say a woman who knew Xavier Bass in Georgia says he told her weeks before the shooting, quote, "Xavier broke down and told her that he needed to drive to Texas and that she would find out why when she saw it on the news." She says she was trying to calm him down and prevent him from going. Investigators say she was present when Xavier FaceTimed his father, saying he was going to come to Texas. The woman said Xavier blamed his father for, quote, "He felt his dad could have made things better and not left him with his mom to struggle." On the day before the shooting, Xavier allegedly told the woman, quote, he was going to drive to see his mom, sell his Mustang, and check himself into a mental hospital. She and others attempted to call Xavier on the day of the shooting, but they never heard back. Now, what's unclear is how long it will take the process to get Bass from Georgia and extradite him back to Texas. So we're waiting on an update from police on that.
All right.
That's the sad news of what happened to this gentleman, Gene Bass. You know what I'm saying? My opinion, he get a salute from me. Respectful. That man was a decorated NCO. Put in time to get those stripes on his arm. Retired, could have sat on his ass and received benefits for the rest of his life because he earned that by putting his life on the line for this country and his child. What did he do? Go and start doing junior ROTC, teaching young kids, how to be leaders, how to be men and young ladies that are responsible. Maybe follow behind him in a military career someday. Teach them discipline. Serving the community. Trying to make people better people. Crowley ISD. Shout out Crowley ISD. His son is in Georgia, locked up. Was out there in Georgia with a chick. Breakdown crying on her. He upset because his dad could have did more to make sure he had a better life and him and his mom didn't struggle because I guess they not together no more. Now I'm going to break something down to y'all. All this is spoiled, bratty bullshit. And I don't respect it. There are a lot of men out here right now that can't get past shit that they didn't understand as a child between two adults that made them, so they pick a side, and all of a sudden, it's the dad's fault. What did he do? Did he molest you? Did he touch you inappropriately? Did he beat you to death? Did he abuse you? What did he do besides give you a perfect example to follow as a man and lay the blueprint out for you on how to be a responsible adult? By his example, that man's doing something out there. What was you doing besides crying and worrying about why you and your mom didn't have shit after the mother and father separated? That man was in the military multiple years while you was alive. A lot of that money that he put his life on the line went to you. Now, regardless if those funds were spent the way you wanted them to be spent or not, they was going to you. Who the fuck are you or any goddamn body else to tell somebody they deserve to go when that man gave you life? That's your fucking father. And that's another thing I'm going to talk to y'all about tonight. It's a lot of stuff out here where kids put their own opinion or listen to the opinion of one person and not the other, and they stick their nose, little kid ass nose, in grown folks' business, get their own opinion rather than coming to somebody and asking them what really happened. I think this is the example right here. Man, I can't stand fucktard motherfuckers like this because a good man is dead and he should still be here right now. You had problems, want to go in the mental institute, know what you ain't right in the head, you could have offed yourself. He jumped out the goddamn car, flipping the gun like a gunslinger. The man is unsuspected. He not thinking his own son would take his life. But then again, a lot of motherfuckers got poison in their goddamn blood, and he go in there and take his dad's life like he's striking the blow for him and his mom because they struggle. The fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. It's a lot of bitch ass motherfuckers out here right now that do that damn shit and expect that man that gave them that life to kiss their ass. You 27 years old. Between the time when you was off and you had your own independence, you couldn't go with this man and be around him and sit down and have a man-to-man conversation. That's a man of honor. I'm sure he would have sat down and told you the truth, but you ain't want to hear it. You want somebody to feel sorry for you and all this other shit, and you just sit there and let that shit go. Go left. Run up there and visit your mom in North Texas first, and go back down there with a vendetta. Shoot the man. The death, your own father. Take off. They catch your stupid ass in Georgia. You wouldn't go in there, go tell the girl, I'm going to do something crazy. Sell my truck. You'll see. When I be on the news, you'll see. Bitch assness. I'm telling you, it's a big push to pussyfy America, and that's the problem right now. Right now. We got a bunch of young people that don't even know how to be men and don't even know how to act like adults. And that's why you see all this crazy shit that I report on all the fucking time. Stories like this hurt my heart. They do. Because if you wonder why I'm taking this personal, I got children, right? That from an ex-wife, right? That's similar to this situation. They got older. I couldn't deal with them because she kept putting a wedge between me and the kids and all this other stuff. Wouldn't let me talk to them, change their number, block my number, all kind of stuff. They get older. One of my sons don't want to talk to me and all this other shit, right? The other one I don't talk to, my older one, he take the mom's side, never talk to me, never do nothing. I get there, he don't want to talk to me. Fuck you. I made your motherfucking ass. All I got to do is just give you life. I done my goddamn job. I paid your child support. That's fucking it. You got a motherfucking problem with that? Fuck you. And that's real. Man, it's a lot of people out here right now that act like the people that gave them life owe them something as an adult when they can just figure things out. We'll just come back and have a simple conversation. Dad, what happened? I'm hurt. It still bothers me. Even if you got to cry, a man that deals with honor and respect and loyalty, he'll see through them tears and say, damn, my son is really hurt. Let me break this down to you. You didn't even give it that chance. You not only killed this man, but you killed the hopes and dreams of other people that believed in him like a father figure like you fucking should have did. Fuck this shit. I'm Stock Market Steve for the goddamn Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. We lost a good one, man. And I'm sticking to that. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.